Hey everybody, so I have another, I want to say mail call video, but there's a little bit more to it, so please stick with me. It's a bunch of cool stuff. But I got a couple mail calls today, and the first one was from Ray at North Star Knife Reviews, and he sent over this Kudu light. And this has been on my wish list for a long time. This is, I kept almost wanting to buy it, but I always got something else. So this is really cool. And it's a sub joint, has half stops, and it's big as F. It's just awesome. And you got to be careful with it. I stabbed myself with it. And not just because it was big, I stabbed myself with it twice. I mean, I stabbed myself with small knives too. Shout out to Slipjoint Sawyer. I stabbed myself with that tulip he sent me over. Really cool knife though. Thank you so much, Ray. He also sent over a couple stickers, a keychain, and this Ozark Trail knife. This is really cool too. I like that a lot. Really comfortable size. So thank you, Ray, for that. And then the knife that I ordered, and my mom helped me do it. So this is, I guess I could say this is from my mom. It's a Hen and Rooster. And it's a Barlow. And I wasn't sure. I don't have any experience with Hen and Rooster, but check that thing out. That's awesome. It's a Hen and Rooster clip point Barlow with half stops. Great snap. I don't see any gapping. I don't see any light coming through. Fantastic knife. This is awesome. I will do a full video on it probably on Stag Sundays. But just look how thick that is. That's awesome. It's a beautiful knife. So not too long ago, I picked up this Case Texas Jack, and shout out to Georgia Adventurer Randy for that slip. That's awesome. But I picked up this Texas Jack. You got a clip point and a pin blade, and it's almost perfect condition except for a few. You see those black spots there, right there. So it's got a little bit of rust damage, and I'll show you the inside too. But overall, it's really nice. It's a really great knife, great condition. And I was looking for another 1981 Case knife, and I posted on the forum. I said, hey, if you see one, let me know. And Gunslinger Cal sent me a link to this one. And the funny thing is that I already had this on my wish list, and then since he told me to grab it, I figured I'd go for it. The seller offered me a good deal on it, and they didn't show the back springs though, so they didn't show the stepping. The pictures didn't really show that crack very well. And in his description he said there's a little bit of blade wobble. That's a little bit of blade wobble, I guess. But if you go this way, that's a lot of blade wobble. And so I emailed the seller, and he gave me a refund for 50%, so that was cool. But Gunslinger Cal sent me this as a consultation prize, I guess. This is awesome. It's a new old stock 1981 case. Just like this is a 1981 case. I forgot to mention that. This is a 1981 case Stockman, and it is just friggin' fantastic. There's not even that bluing from the pins. And it's dark on the back, just like the other one. I guess it's just like that one too, but I think that was repaired. That's the other thing, is that this was, I believe this is repaired, and you can see where it was repinned. And that's why the sheep's foot has a half stop. Let's compare them real quick though. So no half stop. Just look at that. Ignore the fingerprint, but you can see how much this knife was used compared to this one. That's awesome. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gal. That's awesome. This is a beautiful knife. And I got something coming to you pretty soon. Figured I'd give you a sneak peek. So I'm making this slip. It's not gonna look like this. It's gonna be a lot better. But this is the leather that they use on car seats and stuff like that. And it's really hard to stamp. It's water resistant. And I just been having a hard time. I've tried to put the stamps all over. You can kind of see, you can see that one really well, but you can kind of see the other ones. You can see my skull, which is my signature stamp. And finally I decided I got I grabbed the leather that was Vegetan from J.O. Ventures. Oh, I gotta let my dog in. Hold on. Come on in. But I got this leather from J.O. Ventures, and it wasn't dyed, and I just dyed it just to try it and see. And the stamps take really nicely too. I can do the groove tool. Check that stamped on there. This is a really cool, really thick sheath. That's gonna head to you. And I guess a shout out to Cheeto. This is what your slip's supposed to look like. I just punched out a leather hole and put that in there. And here's this is what I've been putting on all my slips, just little skull and crossbones. And then just a quick tease for Kaylin. I'm gonna send that your way pretty soon. But thank you so much for this. That's awesome. Thank you, Ray, for the knives too. Those were both really cool. And thank you to my mom for helping me out with that one. That was really cool. I love this one. I love all these. And thank y'all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. So hit that like button and leave a comment, and you guys have a great night.